So accents can be very tricky. They can help you a lot, certainly, they can help you a lot, but also in some cases, they're very confusing because the Greek language has a lot of homophones, words that sound the same, the accents go in different places, and it gets very, very tricky. This is my opinion. Not too long ago, about 100 years ago, the Greek language was very simple. And then a bunch of teachers got together and they said, this is way too easy. We got to complicate things, we have to protect our phony baloney jobs. So they came up with accents. They have two different O's, like the regular O, the circle, and then they have the omega. Those are pronounced exactly the same way. But the spelling of some words is different. For example, the word phos, light, phi, omega, and the sigma. As a Greek language learner, you can write it with a regular O. Everybody will understand. But if you're Greek, you need to spell it properly. So you write phi, omega, sigma. And then we have two sigmas. The sigma that's at the end of the word, and the sigma that's in between the word, inside the word. So anyway, so that's another lesson. But 100 years ago, so all these teachers got together and they said, what the hell is this? The kids are learning this language like hotcakes. Too easy. We got to complicate things. And that's where the stuff hit the fan and the Greek language went south. Anyway, let me start with the accents. Hello, thank you for visiting my channel. The Greek language utilizes accents. Those little things on top of letters. And that makes the pronunciation of words very, very simple. Let me give you a couple of examples. Thea, that's the goddess. Athena was a Thea. So Thea. So the accent is on the A, Thea, goddess. But be careful because if you put the accent on the wrong letter, it becomes Thea, and that is the view. So Thea and Thea is spelled exactly the same way, and based on the accent, where the accent is, it's pronounced differently. The next word I want to share with you is Monos. That means single, not double, single. So that's the explanation. So monos is on the second O, as opposed to monos, which is exactly the same word, only having the accent placed on the first O, which means alone. So if you're monos, if you're alone, quite the conundrum. Here's another word. Gέρος. An old man is a gέρος. As opposed to, if you put the accent on the wrong letter, on a different letter, if you put it on the O instead of the E, becomes γερός, which means strong, that I'm not. Here comes the last example I want to give you. It's not an easy one, but it needs to be told. And I'm going to give you an example. So let's say somebody's bringing in a piece of furniture, a chair, a couch, or whatever, schleps it into your house. And, it's a very expensive chair. So you say to the guy, Malaka, Malaka. That means softly, softly, easy, take it easy, Malaka, Malaka. Malaka. Gently, right? Easy. But you need to be careful. Because if the guy drops the chair and scratches it, drops the table and scratches the table, you're going to say to him, Malaka! You're going to put the accent on the second A. And Malaka is not a good thing to say to somebody because it's it means jerk off. And it can be among friends. Malaka can be translated as sir, or ma'am, or mister. It's a term of endearment. You have to be very close to someone to call him Malaka. It's very disrespectful. You wouldn't say that to your dad, your mom, your grandfather. Never. But it is a term of endearment, and it's being used widely in Greece. And especially among friends, boys or girls. So don't say that you didn't know. I told you. I hope you find this quick lesson on accents informational. Feel free to share these videos on social media, like, subscribe perhaps, who knows, surprise me. See you next time.